guys, welcome to my channel, and I want to talk to you guys the counting on Duggars Go Wild. Basically, in this episode, they basically do day 2 and their final day at survival camp. On day 2, they basically go out into the woods, learn how to do the charcoal filter for, like, say if they want to drink from the river water. And also go in the forest and find out which vegetable stuff that they can eat and take and stew. But during that time, while they're out in the woods, there was no cell service, so Ginger was taking pictures and videos because she had no cell service, so she couldn't send them to Jeremy, which she's been courting for a short time at that time. And we get Jessa and Ben with Spurgey. He's outgrown, old clothes, so they're going to visit the Youngs, which is a couple that they met, a year ago, and they're having fun, hanging out and whatnot. And the Young's wife there was always asking Jessa, questions when's the first time they start laughing, or when they roll over. Also, along with that time, we see Jill and Derek and Israel down in Central America. And they're celebrating their 2-year anniversary, and with that, they go to a hotel, but they had to bring Israel. Usually they have someone babysitting, but in that case, they have no one to babysit, so they're kind of SOL. So they take Israel for swimming lessons and teach him how to swim a little bit, go underwater, bubbles and all that. And Israel seemed to like the water more so than being on regular land. And there's amenities that they're not used to, carpet or air conditioning. And the anniversary gift, the anniversary at the hotel was gifted to them. They didn't say who or what or when, but it was gifted to them. And during that time, they basically, having fun, just basically getting ready, or enjoying their time. And then, also along that time, we get shown, flip back, and, as they're talking about, their wedding, they show, the wedding day for Derek and Joe, and, the birth of Israel. So they do some flashbacks from, 19 Kids and Counting, they do little snippets, and they also, while they're foraging for leaves, they talk about how they've had strange things, and they've had a flashback of, when they went to Japan, with the fish, and, the scorpion, and the octopus their whole life. So they had their fair share of weird stuff, and so they wanted to horizon their, deal. But John David's more of a meat and potatoes, he'd rather not eat salad. But they do it for the night. So, the next day of survival, they basically learn how to do a lean-to, a hut type of deal where it's all leaves. And the guys from survival are not used to people coming up in RV. Usually they're more die-hard, stay outside in huts or whatever they have in the process. And the one guy sees Ginger on the phone constantly with her, basically she's not paying attention. It's he doesn't know what's going on. Probably a good thing you don't know what's going on. No offense. You never know what's going on with the Duggars. But personally, it's being on the phone constantly, and Jeremy was not frustrated because he couldn't talk to Ginger that one day where they're in the forest all day with no cell service. But back to they were learning everything for their final night. that they basically said everybody can't be in the RV and they had to stay out in the shelters. So the girls do like the double hut thing, but Ginger got on the phone with Jeremy and basically she went to the RV and she stayed there. Jed, Josiah, Jason, and then the rest of the girls basically went to RV and slept for the night. And then 3 of the boys basically made. So the guy gives them like a patch for like completing a survival thing, and they're like, hey, you can welcome back. But I doubt they're gonna do it because they're so not outdoorsy type of people. But I mean, this episode wasn't too bad, but at least it wasn't too horrible in the flashbacks, like the repeating of like, oh, this happened, blah blah blah. I mean, I was sort of getting old. It was just repetitive. At least we're getting something a little different, but we'll see. But I'll give it like an 7, 8. Like on the lower end. It's not. I mean, it's good, but it's not too bad. But it just jumped around too much between 3 different things. But I know it's about the older kids. So, we'll see how the rest of the season goes. But if you guys like this, hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!